Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are in the Battle Axe on Fjords. I'm fairly confident I pronounced this one right. Anyway, now I don't run the Battle Axe very often. It's mainly a giggle tank. It's not something that I do I'm not very consistent in it. I do have some good games and this is going to be one of them. Now I will say this right at the beginning of this match so that all of you guys know there are some very lucky shots in this. I get some very good RNG when it comes to accuracy. I have a few shots in this that go exactly where I aim them, which is very rare in this tank. And you'll see when we get there. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to get to a spot that every Death Star should get to in this map early. And the reason being is you can catch people coming across the middle of this map. And especially if they sit out in the open. So I'm going to go just past this rock, get right up next to the mountain. That'll keep me safe from the artillery, and it'll allow me to side scrape off and get shots just by peeking out my gun, and that's it. So right off the bat, you see right there between the big rock and the building, there's going to be a tank come through there, and there he is. Now wait, can we get a second? And there's a second tank. Is there a third? Is he coming back? He is coming back. And shot into him. 1470. That's game over for that fella. Alright, so now everybody knows that I'm here. And that Tiger II takes a shot into me, but all I'm showing is my gun. So he bounces off the front armor of this turret, which is probably the only place this thing has any turret. You see this spot right here? That's a dangerous spot as well. Oh, can you stay there? Nope, he's gone. And I know that that spot is there, and a lot of people don't realize it. You can hit people as they go up there. Now, we're going to go back down here, just side scrape out a little bit, and see if we can't get shots. We've got a Moss right there, and we've got a Leopard. Now, watch this shot on the Leopard. You see his turret right there? 1853 into his turret. That'll make him think twice about sticking his head back out there. He's lucky to be alive, to be honest. 1853 damage, so in 2 shots we're over 3000 damage. That's not bad. Now this Moss, the heaviest armored tank in the game. Everything's angled, everything's armored. There's no way I get a good roll on the front or sides of this tank. It's too well armored and too angled that you almost have to hit the back of his turret to pin it. So anyway, we're reloading. We've got about 6 seconds, and we're gonna wait and hopefully get another shot on an unsuspecting victim. Oh, here's that AMX 50B. Is he gonna go up into the open? Nope, it looks like he's gonna fall back. So watch this, and shot out. 1488, just as he's crossing our path again. That was a very well shot. I mean, that was very, very good. So 4 hits, 3 very good hits, 1 okay hit, and we need to go down and help this IS-4. Now, I let this IS-4 know that we're on our way. Do not get yourself killed. Now, here's where we start to get into a little bit of trouble in an 183. And this is because you go this way with any help and you don't do any damage. I mean, I will try to pin him, but you're pretty much, when you get into a battle this close, you're not going to get a whole lot of damage. There we put 1 into the front of the turret of the Type 4, so we don't do a whole lot of damage there. But he's a one-shot kill for anybody else. And that just leaves the E4. Now this E4 is going to try to get behind us, and I'm going to try to stop him from doing that. Now he's taking all kinds of damage. He knows this is not a fight he's going to win, so he's just going to try to get away from all of us. And I take the shot a little early. That was a little noobish, but right there I hit him, turned him sideways, and we put a stop to him. The other E4 comes in and hits him as well, and then we put a stop to him by getting him shot in the backside. Now that being said, these guys are all right here, and I hate this spot. I cannot stand this spot between the mountain and the other mountain. And the reason being is you can't maneuver. If you get any more than one tank in there, you can't do anything. They just start bumping into one another, and just things go badly. That guy dies. I'm trying to see if I can get a shot on the Moss. There's just no shot. These guys are up here. I know what happens if you pull out. You get blasted, so I am not pulling out. Artie just starts laying into him. I've seen where the Artie shot come from-ish, but I just cannot get a shot. So I pull out just far enough that I can see the right side in case anybody gets spotted. We got a Bat Chat up in the middle of the map. Our team's winning, but not by a whole lot. Now this Jagdpan Z100's on the edge of the map here. Can we get a shot into him? And shot out. Nope, there it is. Oh, it just clears his tank. And that's what you normally get. This tank is not the most accurate at long range engagements. And we've been pretty fortunate so far to this point. But it is what it is. It's a giggle tank. It's not going to be deadly accurate. If it was, it'd be so overpowered it'd be retarded. So I'm going to try to get another shot into him. I damage him, probably not for much, probably 300 or 400 damage. Just enough to let him know, hey, I'm over here to shoot at him. And that'll take his mind off of shooting at my teammates. Now, they've tied the game back up. Almost. We have a Waffentrager E100. I would love to get a shot into him. Unfortunately, he knows he's spotted. He gets out of there.
High explosive round ready.
So, I'm going to fall back, and I'm going to go towards our base. I'm waiting for somebody else to be spotted. Nobody's going to get the spots. So I'm going to fall back towards our base and just try not to let them win this match, because they've already fumbled this one away. Because everybody did that push right out from this bottom side and just completely exposed themselves to half of the enemy team. And you cannot do that on this map. You cannot push out of this bottom unless you've killed their entire team, and you obviously didn't. Because the moment they pushed, they got it executed. Now I'm going to fall back, and I'm going to check my corner and watch what happens. I almost fumble this really, really hard. Like, I'm pushing up, and I'm like, alright, I got to get back to a spot where I can defend the base. You know, I've always got a puncher's chance as long as I've got shells. I only have 4 rounds left, guys. There's no way I can clutch this solo. And I check my corner, and no one's there. Alright, back up, turn towards the base, and go. Bing! Ow! Oh no, not the Bat Chat. Of all the tanks to get your backside, a Bat Chat. He puts 3 in me, 4 in me, and 1,412 right through the turret of his tank. Goodbye, Bat Chat. He fumbled that really hard. Like, he should have killed me. But because he allowed me to back up and get behind him, I've got an oscillating turret, and I put the turret right through the front of his tank, and down she goes. Now the M55 is right here, trying to get sneaky.
Ready to fire,
And watch what he does. I know he's there. He knows that I know he's there. So he's going to run away, and he's going to go off to the left side, down into the ditch. I've got the Moss right there. I can't get a shot on him, or Mouse. Sorry, I know, Mouse. But anyway, M55. I can't waste a shot on an M55 if I've got everybody else. I've only got 3 shots left. Technically 4. I got 1 in the chamber and 3 rounds. So that's not good. That's bad. But M55, and I'm contemplating it, but I know that all he has to do is splash me and I'm dead. So I try to get a little sneaky and see if I can't back up onto the ledge behind me. I can't. So I'm like, alright, I'll leave him for now and we'll come back and kill him. I gotta try to help my team. They're on the base, they're capping, they're over halfway capped. If I can get back, I might be able to help them stay on the base and cap it. And before I even get close, they spot the Waffentrager E100, and he is unloading on them.
They destroyed one of our tanks.
And that's what those tanks do, man. Those autoloaders are nasty. And the worst part is that guy got caught in between two autoloaders. He got caught by the Waffentrager and the AMX 50 or AMX 30. I don't know. French tanks. All of them. And that guy just gets out of the way before I can get a shot into the side of his turret. That would have given me a huge hit. Because if you can hit the turret of that thing with this round, you will... and he's already been hit once, so he will die. Now, I try to push up right there, but I can't, and then I get spotted by the AMX. There's no way I can get a shot on either of these guys where they're at. I would love to. AMX, just pop out, buddy. Pop out for me, AMX. And he's not popping out, and I know exactly what he's doing. Now, they're in our base with their arty. Our arty hopefully will be able to kill him. And arty on arty, and their arty wins. Now, while I'm watching the map, the AMX 30 pops out again, and I missed my opportunity to kill him. And that leaves me 1v3, and I just get popped by the Waffentrager. But 8 shots of damage, 2 kills. That is 7,800 damage. That's a paddling. Alright? So if you guys like what I'm doing, punch that like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.